Hey up, tubers, and welcome to this edition of
Take the Fear Out the
Gear! With me, Jason Bangers.
And me, Mr. Chumley Warner.
Today we're going to open Pandora's Box.
And you might say, Tubes, what is Pandora's Box? Well, in this little box here, you've got like a computer board and you've got loads and loads of arcade games. And basically what it is, you can play all your favourite arcade games. There's 1,500 games on here.
1,500, that's 1,500 people.
And this is one of the new version boxes, because they've done lots of different versions. This is Pandora's Box version 9. And this one, you can actually got an HDMI on it, and you can plug it straight on HDMI into your LCD TV.
It's really good, isn't it?
Which we'll show you in a bit.
We will show you, yeah.
You've got a VGA connection for like a normal flat screen monitor, or even if you've got an old CRT monitor with the old VGA on it.
Sort of thought of everything on these, haven't they?
And around this side, here's the confusing bit. This is a Jamma connection. And you may ask yourself, what
is a Jamma connection?
What is a Jamma connection?
I ain't got a clue, dude.
Well, what it is, it's the standard connection for arcade cabinets.
Oh, is that what it is? Oh.
Yeah, so basically, if you've got an arcade cabinet, you can plug it directly into your arcade cabinet.
Oh, okay.
And this connection gives you all your power, it gives you all your controls, like your joysticks, your buttons.
Cool.
The only difference on this one is, because obviously original Jamma cabs have CRT monitors. This one doesn't work with a CRT monitor.
Will it automatically assign the buttons if you put it into a arcade machine?
Yeah,
it will.
Ideally, if you've got an arcade cabinet with a 6-button arcade cabinet, that will, straight on.
That's incredible.
But for demonstrating it to you this week, Tubes, we have this little board here.
Yeah, I have to say, this is where it gets a little bit confusing.
Yeah, this is called...
Might not have enough light on that, actually, because we've moved the lights back a bit. Now. So, that's the brains, is it? No, it's not the brains, is it?
No, this is the brains in the box here. This is your computer with all your games loaded.
Yeah.
And obviously, yeah.
So this is an interface then?
Yeah, this is, if you haven't got an arcade cabinet, this is a real little handy board to have. Because here's what you do, Tubes.
Ah, so you can play on your TV with this thing.
Yeah. So that's your Jamma connector. And all you do is just put that straight on the side there like that.
It's like an old SCSI slot, isn't it?
Yeah, so gently, there you go, gently put that on there. And then you think, well, how do I power the board? All you need is a standard ATX power supply for your computer.
Are you still with us, guys? If you're still watching, then I'm assuming you're interested.
There we go, that plugs in there. And then all you need on this one, a couple of Sega Mega Drive
and they
controllers, they plug in here and here.
They like serial ports, aren't they?
Yeah, they plug in there like that, or the other way around even.
They're like VGA connectors, aren't they?
Yeah, similar, yeah. I think they're 9-pin connectors. They're very similar to what you have on a lot of the old computers.
Yeah. Wow, that's starting to look a little bit... Now, it's starting to look complicated, but this isn't an ideal situation. This is just for one to test on a TV screen or a CRT monitor or a projector or whatever. But this is how you do it without actually assembling it inside a cabinet arcade machine.
Yeah, so it's pretty simple. So you've got your controllers going here. That's your power from your power supply. That's your Jamma connector, obviously, to connect so you can connect it to your boards and everything.
Let's talk about that power supply side. What is this power supply? Because to me, it looks like a normal power supply out of a PC, but it's not, is it?
It is. That's what it is.
Oh, that's all it is.
It's that one's a 500-watt power supply, but it's exactly the same as you'd have in your PC.
Okay.
Because arcade boards, or these ones here, they require something like 12 volts and 5 volts. And the power supply in this and the arcade cabinet is exactly the same, producing the same voltage.
What's that green button for on there then?
That's to click up your credits so we don't have to put any coins in.
Okay, so talking about coins, when you've got that inside your arcade machine, so if you still want to put coins in, will this...
Well, if you had your arcade cabinet, you wouldn't need this board.
Yeah.
And the Jamma connector, is one of the connections, is connected to the coin slot. So
it's got everything, man.
Yeah,
it's thought of it all.
If we were really clever, we could probably flash you up a little diagram of a Jamma connector, and you'd see all the.
I'll do that for you right now.
But yeah, this is a wonderful. We were playing it last night, weren't we? And it's addictive. We've been playing it this morning.
Right, some games on it. I'll give you an example. One of my favourite arcade games from the past is Phoenix. And Phoenix is exactly as is, but it's mental. It's like a mad bucket of frogs have all been escaped into the asylum because it is just a million mile an hour, mega fast, mega hard. At first you think like this is unplayable, but believe me, it's good because it's really, really hard. And we all know the harder it is, the better it is, right, ladies? And you know, it's faster than because like with Phoenix, you'd start off playing the first game, and then it gets harder as you go through, doesn't it? But this damn thing just kicks off right away in like mega mode, doesn't it?
It's a little bit different because we've tried arcade emulators and which are closer to the original.
Mains.
And yeah, this is a little bit more tricky, isn't it?
It is, yeah. It's not a lot of money though. I mean, look, at the end of the day, you've seen these little things you can buy all built in. You just plug them in and they're about a tenner. But this is much more sophisticated than that. I mean, this is a bit of kit you can put inside an arcade machine, clock up credits on, integrate with your own buttons and joysticks and everything. It's amazing, really. And how much is it, Si?
Well, it cost about £30, which is
you couldn't make it for that money.
No.
You know, it's crazy. But what amazes me is that you can just plug that in, your Jamma thing, whatever it is, straight into a board that's already in an arcade machine, and off you go.
Yeah, it's a great thing. And the reason I bought this was, or one of the reasons I bought this, I've got some arcade cabinets, and one of the games I've got called Metal Slug.
Oh, wicked.
Which is one of our favourites.
Yeah.
My Metal Slug board has stopped working. I thought I so love playing the game, but this has got all the versions of Metal Slug exactly the same as the arcade. So I have got the option to put this in my arcade cab and continue playing.
Yeah. Or keep that set up for your TV indoors and buy another one for your arcade.
Yeah, might do that.
Yeah.
But as Jay says, on most of the games, they're exactly like the arcade. Obviously, if you said Phoenix, it's virtually the same, but it's not quite the same, is it? Metal Slug is brilliant. Metal Slug is a real good. That works really well. The only other one I'm looking through the games, Mortal Kombat, which you used to play on the Sega Mega Drive and in the arcade as well. It's very slow, Mortal Kombat. It doesn't emulate very well at all.
I haven't actually seen it, but I'll take Simon's word for it.
But we can always we'll plug it in a bit and show you.
Yeah, we'll give you a demo now. How the demo is going to work is I'm going to take my TV camera into my living room and I'm going to film the TV screen. So this is not a direct input of any source whatsoever. There probably is a way we can do that, but I don't know how. So for now, I'm just going to, like we did with the Sega Mega Drive video, I just filmed the damn TV. And I might like to point out that we're very sorry for not filming the actual Sega Mega Drive itself. The reason we didn't film it is because everyone knows what a Sega Mega Drive looks like, don't they?
Or in America, they call it the Genesis.
Do they?
Yeah, we should have said that for the American viewers. I forgot about that.
But the thing is, we didn't want to bore you with, look, this is a Sega Mega Drive, because obviously everyone knows what a Sega Mega Drive looked like. But we've had a few people come on and say, is that a clone or is that a real Mega Drive? Yeah, well, they're only about a $5 at the buy, so yeah, it's a real Mega Drive. They're not a lot. They will be expensive one day, a bit like your Woodies are getting expensive now. They're getting sort of like, they're getting up to about 30, 40, 50 quid now, aren't they?
Yeah, I haven't looked recently, but yeah, all the old arcade stuff and consoles are all going up in value. And
so they should, because they're bloody well made. I mean, we had them 30 odd years ago, 40 odd years ago, and they're still working. How many of today's machines will still be working in 40 years' time?
Exactly. Who knows? Will this be working in 40 years' time?
No chance.
No, probably not.
Absolutely no chance.
Well, you know what we'll do?
Because you know what, didn't you? That fan will pack up. That'll be the first thing to go, and then it'll overheat.
And then we'll have to buy another one.
And it'll thermal out, you know? Yeah, but that's the thing, they're so cheap, aren't they?
Yeah, yeah.
So what we're going to do now, Tubes, we're going to take you into my living room and we're going to show you the games. So I'd just like to say from the table right now, from this edition of Take the Fear Out the Gear, it's goodbye from him, Mr. Chumley Warner.
And it's goodbye from him, Mr. Jason Bangers.
We'll see you soon with a new video, Tubes. Don't forget, like, subscribe, click the button. Toodaloo.
Toodaloo.
Yeah, toodaloo. So here we are with the Pandora's Box, and this is a quick look at Phoenix. For those of you who are familiar with Phoenix. Oh, we're jinxed. We've got no sound. Well, we'll keep it in, that sound dropping out, because it does do that from time to time, so you want to expect that. Didn't you agree, Si?
Yeah.
So that's Phoenix anyway, as a quick look. We don't want to bore you with all the games, because you know what's what. Now, the other one was...
Choplifter.
We didn't mention Choplifter, but you can show them Choplifter if you like. This is a good game, Choplifter. It's a Sega game, Si?
Yeah. I think originally developed on the Apple II computer.
Yeah, I don't know. You got to go. Yeah, he's dead already.
There you go.
You got to go rescue some guys. Oh, Simon's giving you a wonderful demonstration. Go rescue your men, dude. There they are. They're shooting them. That's it. So here's the idea: you pick your men up, and you got to get them back to base. Go, Gadget, go. And it's manic because he's behind clouds and stuff. He's dead. Anyway, that's Choplifter. So the ones we mentioned was Phoenix, and we did mention Metal Slug, didn't we?
Yeah.
So
Shall we show you a classic quickly?
yeah, show them a classic. This is just give you an idea of the gameplay, guys, you know. This is on a TV, this is on a 65 or 70 inch television screen. So it's quite a big one. There we go, Pac-Man. There you go, he's dead. So the thing with this thing is there is 1,500 games on here, and we couldn't scratch a surface at all with these. You know, we just can't show you them all. But it's a cracking bit of kit, guys, for the money. This is one of the old what's the name games?
Atari Vector games.
Yeah, Vector. That's it. Proper classic. Look.
Major Havoc. This one's called.
Yeah, and it is major as well. It's bloody hard. You'll have to excuse the glow of my light behind us, reflecting in the TV screen. Very unprofessional, but I'm sure none of you give a shit, really. So that's this is the second part of it. You got to go and run like fuck down here. You got to fly up there. It is a pig. It's just a pig. It's so hard.
Oh, I'm dead. There we go.
Dead already. So that's that one. I think we should show Metal Slug, dude, seeing as it's
yeah.
one we mentioned.
We'll have to,
I'll put this bit of video in unedited as it is. This is for YouTube, so you can see what's the go and the come and the come and the go. You can always type it in, I guess. Should be in recents, dude. Are you in recents?
no.
Yeah.
Oh, might as well show the tubes to search.
Oh yeah, there's you can search on here. Look, you can type in the name of the game. I mean, there's 1,500, so it can be a bit of a pig to find the game you're looking for. There you go.
Metal Slug.
And they are, look. You got Metal Slug. God knows how many Metal Slugs there's. About 8 or 9 of them here, look. Because you got +1, +2, +3. And this is awesome. This is exactly the same. Bringing back any memories, guys? You just gotta love Metal Slug, ain't you? I think what we should do, Si, apart from play Metal Slug all day, is now show them Space Invaders, because that's what they all want to know about. Now listen, guys, Galaxians are on here, I can't find them. I can't remember what it's under a different name. It's not under Galaxian. It's under a different name. And I've no idea what it's called. We've had it up and we've played it, but we can't remember. So Space Invaders, which it's not called Space Invaders, is it? It's called something else. Space Invaders in down there. There we go. That'd be the one. You got your very realistic Space Invaders on here. It's amazing. The sounds, everything. It's just perfect. Look at that. Getting a bit of glare on the lens there, guys. Apologies. Maybe I should have cleaned the lens. We're getting bloody lazy in our old age.
There's a UFO.
Yeah. Oh, and I'll make a row when it comes across. It's so loud. The UFO's twice as loud as the game itself. See what I mean? Oh. That'll make the old compressor go to town. So there you go, tubes, there it is. Sorry about the lack of output just lately, but due to ill health and whatnot, we haven't been making videos, but they'll be coming back out again soon. So we've already said goodbye once, but we'll say it again. That is Pandora's Box 9. So from me, Jason, it's goodbye.
And for me, Mr. Chumley Warner, it's goodbye.
We'll see you soon, tubes. All the best.